Now I'm going to go into the next mode. I forget what I call it, so let me go look that up. I just kind of do it now. So looking at this InboxZilcho here, um, Dealio. There it is. All right, so email comes in. I go into the sweep phase. Either I'm unsubscribing right then and there, which actually I don't even bother with that now. I filter it and put it straight into something that I might unsubscribe later, or I label it, I move it. And then I'm going to go into, reply, defer, or to do. I'm going to forward it into the to-dos. I'm going to defer it to later, and if I do any of those, I do that. I'm able to do that because of what's it called? Boomerang Gmail. Okay, so that enables me to do that. So and then I'm happy. I'm a happy monkey. All right. So and I personally use Asana. All right. So back to the inbox. Move it over. Move on over. All right. That should do the trick. Oh, that's weird. Why is it way over there? I don't know. All right. Well. Do that. So, all right, so now you can see here's my three basic areas during the, what did I call it? The action phase, that's what I was looking for. So sweep phase, action phase. So the action phase is defer, reply, defer, to do, right? So this is kind of based a little bit on getting things done, GTD, and a little bit of an expansion of it, right? So we've got my top priorities, my ASAPs, and my skims. I generally, to kind of start cleaning stuff out, I'm kind of in mid. It depends. Okay, if I really know like that I've neglected my more top priorities more. Excuse me, then I might start there. But I generally start from the bottom and I work my way up. I don't do the boomerangs until after because they all clean themselves out most of the time by going through all of these boxes. So I would go through unsubscribe. I would actually go through zip through first because that makes me feel like I've accomplished a bunch. But none of these are even unread. They're all stuff that I've already said, okay, I don't really even care about at all. But I'm weird, I think. I don't think I need to keep all this stuff, but I like to keep it all kind of in a box in case, you know what, I do want to read up about international living or interval international, my timeshare, or I want to read up about, the whole sovereign man. I think that's Simon Black is sovereign man. Yeah. Oh, let me go see if he wrote anything about Cyprus. Oh, look, he did. So rarely do I have time to do that though. Unsubscribe filter. I can look at I would go into each one of these and see if I want to unsubscribe from them. Red tricycle. I want to unsubscribe from it. So I just don't even look at it. I go try to find the unsub. I don't see it. Unsubscribe. There it is. You can't even see it. It's over on the right. So click the unsubscribe. Unsub. Save. Goodbye. And then I hit the letter K because I have shortcuts. Now I go up to the next one. It says I have a new comment. How do I unsubscribe from this? Don't really care about PhotoBucket. Looks like I can't do that very easily, so I'm going to filter it. More. Filter messages like this. Anything from PhotoBucket, skip the inbox, mark as read, and apply to everything. And I'll never see it again. I could have deleted it as well, but I didn't. I don't know why. Twitch. There's another one. If I don't have a way to unsubscribe, anything that comes in from Twitch, don't even know what the hell that is and how they got my email. Mark is read, and they don't have a way to unsubscribe. I don't have time to bitch about it. I'm going to delete it as well. So now I'll never see those again. I'm hitting the letter K to go up. JetBlue. I do care about JetBlue. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll filter this. I want to keep these. Skip the inbox. I'm not even going to do mark as read. Choose label. I'm going to just put it under somewhere in my zip through. Zip through means just zip through it. Just look and see if there's anything I give a shit about that day. Create filter. Um, Hitting the letter K, going up in my inbox. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. So mark is unread. So here's that inbox. It only has one thing left in it, right? So I was here. I hit the letter K. I go up. The new and improved Post Magic is right around the corner. I don't even remember what Post Magic was. Is there a way for me to unsubscribe? Oh, Kimball and okay. So this is something I care about. This is a JV invite. Um, no, filter. Anything from that is going to go into my JV invites. So I'm skipping the inbox, going into JV invites. I must have missed it. There it is. All right. Great. So that's it. Now this one's empty, right? Unsub's empty. Receipts. I'll just look at these real quick and make sure that nothing that I'm not familiar with didn't go through. I'm selecting these two. I don't even have to read them. It's from Aweber and ANAX, two services I know. I hit Shift-I because I have shortcuts. Now that's empty. JV invites. Again, this is a skim for me. I look real quickly, make sure that, today that there's nobody in there that I want to look at. I hit select all, Shift-I, and those are all marked as unread. Events, I know that that Captain Lou one is in there, and I'm going to open that one. $500 was charged, so I'm going to forward this one to my accounting person, FYI. And I'm also going to reply to Captain Lou, because I'm in reply, I'm in action mode. So, how much and when is the final payment coming out, please? Alright. So, again, reply, it's got to be fast. Alright, so now events is going to be empty. Now I want you to watch what happens once I make this last one empty. See, all these are bold, so skim is still open. I'm going to go in here. I'm looking at anything from apps and gadgets. I don't want to read either of these right now. Oh, smallest smartphone charger from Indiegogo. Kind of gets my attention. I do want to see it. Oh, look at that. Do I want it? No. And I'm going to hit the letter J. Watch over on the left as apps and gadget goes away. I'm going to hit the letter J. It's going to makes the next one unread because J is going down. Now it's skim. Everything in skim just went away because nothing's in there. Okay? So now I'm going to go into the ASAP stuff. So next, I'm not going to show you that. Okay, so next I would go, because this is my actual business, right? And that's going to take too long in a video. I would go through my other business, and I would go through my my email biz. I might go from bottom to top, or I might make sure that there's nothing super important from my publishers, and super important from my my advertisers. I might do that first, even before those skims, just to make sure that I have the time for it. I may or may not. Again, I might hit personal the same way, and then beyond that, I can, if it can wait until the end of my run, great. And who knows, if I've only got 1 hour or 3 hours or whatever. And it usually, if I'm catching up for a few days, it does take a few hours. If I do this every day, it's probably, 1 to 2 hours, maybe. Probably 1 hour if I did it every day. Okay, so now then when I'm done with all of my actual work, what I do, and this is something else that I've added, you have to do label unread. I'll try to do a video. I'll try to remember to do a video at the end of when I'm really done. See, it shows all the unreads, but the problem is when I'm done over here, sometimes there's a couple that are marked as unread somehow that didn't come in here, or they were too old. Like somebody replies in, see how these are way down here? Like Felucio replied to me from something from this conversation, and it's further down than the rest. Same with, if I go to the next page after 100, there might be one in there that I miss and it doesn't necessarily show up as an unread on this. Like, I mean, if we look at advertisers, let's see. That's, yeah, not proving my point. So anyway, I'll show you at the end, okay? When I'm done with everything, I'll come back and do one final video. But right now, again, I'm going to be going through all of these. I'm going to either be replying, or I'm going to send it to myself in my task manager. Or I'm going to send it to somebody else to do. So it's my action mode. I'm trying to get in and out of my inbox and clear it out as quickly as possible.